And we are back casting the final matchup here for the Team All Inspiration Invitational 5. Final matchup of the round of 16, that is. Myself, G. Casey, here with my buddy Teethbox.
Yes, sir.
And let's get this started. I'm going to go ahead and introduce first the Zerg player in the top right corner. We're in the pink colors here. The All Inspiration Team owner, Tang.
Yeah, he's a scary one. Former GM, current Masters. Yeah, and right now they're talking a little bit of smack right now. Or wait a second, let's see here. Let's put it this way: if I lose,
Canary gets to own the team.
Team loses respect in me.
Love you. I think Sinistar said something like that where you get team leadership.
Oh, ooh.
Wow.
No pressure. No pressure.
Canary can become a team owner. All he has to do is play his heart out for 2 games.
Oh, before we see the action going out, I already see what's going on. I have to call this. All right, spawning at the bottom left, we have the purple Terran player. Quite new to the team. It is All Inspirations Canary. And already we have the double SCV going out.
Yeah, it was you and I.
Smell cheese.
We were casting Canary doing this against Acadian, where he did the double Reaper.
The double Reaper evilness. I got to get this build because this looks like fun.
Yeah. And
being a mech player, I don't really have a whole lot of like early cheeses or like all-ins, so this would be fun to do every once in a while.
This Overlord by Tang is dangerously close to scouting this out.
Oh, the current pathing. Oh, there's no way in hell that there's. Oh no!
He's not gonna see it.
He's not gonna see it.
It looks like he's happy to just sit right there. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, let's see Master Team Owner Tang here, how he deals with getting, most likely, is there gas at home? Oh, there's no gas, so it's just going to be Marines. So he's just going to get a bunker rush, basically. And we'll see how he deals with it with minimal knowledge. Oh, look at that. He's getting speed already. He knows. He can't see it, but he knows.
Let's see. He's opening up for some kind of aggression. He sees the single SCV scout.
Yeah, and he's on the level here where the timing of this scout will tell him a lot of things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But the Marines are starting to get churned out here. Currently not making one out of that barracks. There we go. And they still haven't scouted this out yet. The Lings are running right past it. That SCV doing a good job baiting the Lings out of the way.
No, this is beautiful, but he also has nothing at home to defend this.
Yeah, but now the Marines are going to start... Well, what are they doing? They're chasing the Lings. I think they should probably focus on just getting into the main here.
There we go.
Baneling Nest halfway done, and as soon as that Baneling Nest finishes, this is going to be impossible to do any damage with.
I don't think this was a read by Tang. I think this was...
just a lucky build order.
An intentional... I think he was trying to cheese the cheeser. This is...
Yeah, it looks very similar to the play that I did, actually, with Star.
Oh, no! Loses both SCVs right off the bat.
Yeah,
this is pretty much toast.
10 Speedlings on the way, while Speed is going to finish just about now. And
yeah, this would have been more effective. Oh, God, that's a lot of units.
All the SCVs pulled. This is what we would call an all-in.
Yeah. This would have been more effective if...
the positioning's pretty good on the Marines there. I like that. He had the SCVs tanking all the damage. Marines are firing away. They're actually going to kill every single Zergling here.
Here we go.
Oh, the Queen might go down.
If the Queen goes down, that's huge.
This is actually insane. I can't believe Canary is doing this much damage with this push right now.
I can't believe it either. Oh, wait. Oh, the Queen goes down. Okay, well, it's still not guaranteed. Oh, God, these Marines are so low. They're going to be able to clean up these Zerglings.
Oh, my God,
just barely.
There's Marines back at the barracks here that weren't moving out, and there were... Oh, no. Okay, well, there we go. We still have drones left for Tang, and that's basically just going to call it right there.
Yep.
Wow, though. That was close. He almost got him.
No, losing those 2 SCVs in the very beginning was where Canary lost it. If he had managed to get a bunker and protected the bunker, that could have done wonders. Yeah, and then pulled the SCVs. That would have been different.
I really like the positioning of the SCVs up front. Marines just firing away from behind. He was killing Lynx so fast, but
I call that the poor man's Hellbat build, uh, because if when you lose it, you're definitely A, poor, and B, like you have those SCVs just acting as buffers for the Marines to do the damage. So
yeah.
gonna go ahead and do the poor man's Hellbat, or the poor man's Hellbat all in.
Uh, that was good. That was interesting. I'm really surprised that Canary definitely gained a little bit of respect there from Tang, I bet. Showing
Probably.
his knowledge behind at least microing his units well. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start the second game here. That was a really fast one on Deadwing, which has potential to be a longer game here.
I would say this map is also probably Zerg favored, but it's all about in how you play it. But before we jump right into that, we're going to go ahead and introduce these players. Good luck. No, not that you lead. Oh, Tang's already inside Canary's head.
Yeah.
He's already inside his head. All right. Well, spawning at the top left of Deadwing, currently down 0-1 in this best of 3, up against the mighty Team All Inspiration founder and owner. It is the Purple Terran player, All Inspirations Canary.
Showed some interesting play there in the last matchup. I'm interested to see what he does this time. And I'll introduce in the bottom left corner of Deadwing. Currently up 1-0 with very good defense of a cheese versus cheese type play. His cheese turned out to be almost like a blind counter to Canary's cheese.
It was impressive.
The
because no banes were made.
Oh. Yeah, I know.
I'm jumping to it. I'm gonna go offline here. Here we go.
The pink Zerg player Tang. There we go. Yes, he had the Baneling Nest in position and he was able to make Banes if he needed to, but he actually didn't. So he didn't have time really when the Marines started coming in. He didn't have time to make them.
Yeah, and well, what that tells me is that it wasn't a read, but it was rather just an opening. Both of them opened with the intention to cheese.
Oh yeah, I mean Tang. I don't even think he has ever really spoken to Canary before this matchup ever happened. So he definitely, or I would be really surprised if he knew that Canary was sort of like a cheesy player like that. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards the build order.
Oh man, holy crap! CC first, but I guess it makes sense. That's a bold move. Yeah, that's a bold move.
Well, we got the pool going down first for Tang, and then the expansion right after.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I mean, as far as build orders go, once again, Tang kind of has a little bit of the edge in terms of early aggression and possible damage.
Definitely does.
But if he doesn't take advantage of it, then, we'll see an economic lead for Canary.
It's true. This positioning of the positioning of these buildings is interesting. He's like creating this sort of pseudo wall, semi choke. Yeah, where like units would have to go through the mineral line in order to make it up the ramp, which I guess is awesome if you have Marines just firing at units the entire way through, but I mean, he needs to get some aggressive units out. But it looks like Tang's just went pool first for more of a defensive posture. So
yeah, he's just going out with one link, just get a little bit of scouting, looking for bunkers, looking for proxies.
So this is actually probably going to roll out in Canary's favor because he already has double mules. Or actually, no, he doesn't. He didn't orbital command his main. That's
a little weird. He only just started that right now.
It's because of the double barracks. That's why he's trying to get units out super quick. There we go.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. He's just realizing now that the CC first.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does then. So from a former GM perspective, what do you do when you just find out that the Terran goes CC first? Well, he's got the gas started. 3 guys in gas. Going to start up speed as soon as he can. It's going to take a while for him to really punish this.
I was gonna say I sort of like this position because it's like half greed, half aggression. Because it's still a 2 racks. You're still on 2 racks production, but you're also not all in economically. This is like a weird, super safe version of a majorly greedy opener. So it's like it's a blend. It's not super greedy, but it kind of is, but it's also not super aggressive, but it also kind of is. Like he's basically sacrificing all of his tech in order to get greed and like lower tier units out up in the early game. So I do
Yeah.
like this position, but I think Tang's thinking about how he's going to break this, and it looks like it's going to be some sort of roach timing.
Yeah, it's not quite like the early units that Canary is pushing out. Looks like they're just going to be for some extra defense. Look, that wall is pretty much complete now. There's no way any Zergling's going to run by that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there's a little hole here. But back behind this, we have double gas going in Canary's main, as well as the third one in the natural. And he's dropping a double factory here in the main. So we saw this earlier, didn't we? Where it was 2 racks, 2 factory?
Yeah.
And it didn't really work out too well.
That was by Fruit Potato though, I think. That wasn't Canary.
I think it was Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
yeah.
I'm talking like way back when we first started this.
That's right.
But maybe Canary will have a little bit more of a goal with what he's trying to do here.
You know what? I think the 2 racks was to replace what would have been a reactored racks. So this essentially turns into, oh my god, he's really going for the bunkers. He's expecting some sort of nasty push.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, yeah, no, I think this is just trying to make up for a deficit because we already have, what is this? 2 racks, 2 fact, 2 port.
He can't support all that on 2 bases, can he?
Depends on what he builds. I mean, if he's building Blue Flame Hellions only out of the factories and he's building like Medivacs / Banshees / Vikings out of the tech labs, then yeah, he can. But I mean, this is this is a very specific composition.
We do got the SCV scout. It's not quite going
Yep.
to see. It's going to see the creep though. I'm sure he can expect the third was placed down there.
So that's exactly what this is. This is a Blue Flame Hellion build with air support. He's going to go double tech lab starport, where there's nothing more building out of the factories. That's exactly what this is. This is enough Marines to sort of defend the front while this atrocious cloaked Banshee / Blue Flame Hellion / Hellbat build is going into effect. I wouldn't call this an all-in, but if this fails, he is posed.
The thing is, it's not even going to be ready by the time these roaches hit. They're already hitting.
Oh yeah, this is not good.
There's some Hellions here behind the wall, but there's so many roaches here. I don't think this is enough.
It's gonna do what it needs to, but oh my god, no! These Hellbats need to back up.
I think these roaches. This is just gonna end the game. I can't see how Canary can defend this. The Banshee's like not even ready yet.
This is ultra sketchy. I think this was like, yeah, that was a gamble. He rolled the dice and blew it.
He pushed it too far. Where he went with the 2 racks and then maybe the 2 factories. Probably should have stopped there.
No, it was once the 2 factories were down, it was bad. He should have just gone directly into 5 racks production, because at that point you stick, 3 tech labs on the racks, and then all of a sudden you have 3 marauders at a time and 4 gases. Like, that's more than enough to push back roaches, especially if you drop more bunkers and put those in there. So this was a cheeky play that he was hoping to get away with, but I don't think he really knew what was going on. But that's all right. It was fun regardless, and it looks like he had fun too, judging by the GG. The sort of the well-respected hat tipping of Canary to Tang, saying, "You the man." I overstepped my boundaries, but it was fun regardless. And congratulations to Tang, going to take that 2-0. The first game, I wouldn't say it was so convincing, but it was good enough. So
yeah, I mean, I was really surprised with Canary's ability to put pressure on it. I'm sure Tang had a little bit of a like, oh shit moment there for at least a couple seconds, but.
Yeah, but
Gavin himself was able to defend that pretty easily.
I was gonna say, he's a Zerg player. He's probably used to Zerg on Zerg shenanigans. So he was like, "What? These are Marines? These are just slowlings that shoot. Whatever. I got this." So we'll have to ask him what he was thinking later. But again, congratulations to Tang, and congratulations to Canary putting up a decent fight. But in the end, it will be Tang that moves on.